There was a chill in the air in South Korea as Tongyeong hosted World Triathlon World Cup action, and the elite men got out onto the pontoon and into the water for the 750-meter swim of the sprint distance event. Over 60 strong in the field, and there were plenty of contenders for the podium stretched out throughout the elite athletes. But stretching out the swim in the early going was the South African Jamie Riddle, so strong in the water and leading by example, but plenty others trying to follow suit, the likes of Simon Vesterman and Dylan McCulloch hot on his heels. Riddle was quick in the water and would be up with a leading group of 9 athletes out on the bike, all working hard to pull themselves away from the rest of the pack. The likes of Tim Hellwig and co. right up with the leaders, the chasers falling further and further behind with every section of the 3 laps. Not even the powerful Casper Stornes able to close on that gap. There's 2 British athletes, Samuel Dickinson and Jack Willis, working together out at the front time and time again. Vesterman, Longcroft, Harris and Schomburg all up there in the lead 9. But by the end of the 3rd lap, they had crafted out a 30-plus second advantage over the rest of the field as they worked their way down the long hill and into transition. Smooth as you like, expected from the leaders, with the podium positions expecting to come from those that have made the early graft in the first 2 sections of the triathlon. But would anybody else be able to come from the rear and run down some of those leading athletes? Dickinson and Willis working as a duo out at the front once again, the Brits. But there was a reshuffle behind them as Ricardo, Batista, Dylan McCulloch and Tim Hellwig joined them out in front. The New Zealand athlete McCulloch, who'd pushed hard on the swim and the bike, trying to force the issue at the start of the 2nd lap of the 5-kilometre run. But it was Hellwig who would hold firm down by the water and start to up the tempo just before the agonising hill climb. Reaching the top, he was pulling away from Ricardo Batista, with Samuel Dickinson trying to hold on to that podium spot behind them. But Hellwig was making his push and making his stand strong. A winner a week ago in China. It would be back-to-back World Cup victories for the German, who is finishing 2023 in some fashion. Ricardo Batista taking silver, and a triumphant return to action for Samuel Dickinson with the bronze. Impressive results as well for Dylan McCulloch, who stayed right at the front for a large part, and Tyler Mislachuk as well with an impressive run to put himself 6th.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically an hour full gas triathlon from the gun, so it was about pacing, and we worked together on the bike pretty well, so shout out to the guys, especially Dylan. He was super strong today. And then on the run it was more like building. So I started a little bit conservative and saw the gap to the chaser from Tyler running, and then I saw with about 3 to 4 minutes ago I had to make the move, otherwise they will catch us, so I went.
Hellwig enjoying his celebration, 2nd in Pontevedra at the World Championships and back-to-back World Cup victories to sign out the year.
Yeah.